Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another installment of the Dasher series. I'm Dre all day, your host. Welcome. Right off the bat, I know I was gone for a while, but I'm coming back hot. I'm coming to so much content. You're gonna get tired of me again. My episode I released today was One Up Crit, and now today I got another dope guest. And he's so dope to bring these people to this. He's been doing big things. I'm gonna talk more about it with him, but he's bringing us dope people, and I appreciate what he's doing for the culture. But without further ado, bringing in, he's your friend, he's my friend, he's everybody's friend. Well, most people. Let's bring in the homie Quad. What's up, Quad?
What's up? How's it going?
How you feeling, man? You feeling good?
I'm excited to be here, but a little bit tired because it's been a long day, work, etc.
I bet you work and you go and you're getting your education, huh?
Yep, it's crazy.
I envy you. I mean, I remember those days a long time ago, but I wasn't taking a bunch of classes. I was going to an accelerated college that was mostly a joke. Now that I look back, you're doing big things, real things. Hey, but what'd you think of the new alpha?
It's pretty cool. I'm still mad that they didn't really fix the hit registration situation. It's garbage, but I definitely did like the teal update. So that was pretty exciting. And yeah, so it was a good update.
Hey, that's messed up. I wasn't even sharing my video, so you guys couldn't even see the clown that I got for you guys, man. Hey, check that out in the Discord. Yeah, dude, I think the alpha is amazing. I think what they did with the weapon skins is cool. I think what they did with the obviously teal map is awesome. I mean, we made big time, baby. We got Dash League in the game.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. That's crazy. All the advertisements for Dash League. I loved it. Yeah.
I wonder who dropped that paper bag down at their office. How much was that paper bag worth? I mean, you tell me, dude, because that's incredible. You can't pay for that kind of advertisement.
It was probably Lat, and he was just like, do it, or I'm going to yell at you. And Orklon was like, all right, fine.
I'm going to keep calling you dork every day for the next 20 years, no matter what. You're going to be a big-time company. I'm still going to email you and send you letters saying Dorkalum.
I actually ran into him in game. I think yesterday I was like just shooting somebody in a death match, and then I just like run up behind somebody and just like pop him a bunch of times. I was like, "Oh my god, it's Orklon! Hey, what's up?" He didn't say anything back though, but it was cool to see him.
It is cool to see him. I've yet to play against him or any of the developers, or maybe I have. I don't know. I've been playing a lot more lately. Some people like to see me, some people don't. Some games are good, other games are bad. Shout outs to Servoid and random name dude that kept popping the hell out of me. I mean, they killed the crap out of me. I mean, even when I was dead, they were shooting. But it's been an awesome update. I can't wait to see what they do. I know people are very upset about the hit reg, but I don't know. I don't know how hard it is to fix that. I hope they added one day they add my voice to the game and I say Dash Link, but everybody could dream. But Quad, you're here for a reason, man. You've been on the Dasher series, but I asked you to do me a favor because you're doing big things. Tell people what you've been doing.
All right, so basically I've been doing Freshman Fridays now for like the last 3 or 4 months or so. Every Friday night I get a private server, and then I get a bunch of newer players, and then we just kind of play games. It started off as tips, like this is how you use the rocket, this is how you use the shotgun, etc. But now it's just evolved more into games and just like tips if anybody wants any. So I've been doing that. We've had some really great success with a bunch of players sticking to the game and having a good time. And we've had some really cool players come through that I've met, and they are doing big things now.
And the big players that have come through, you don't want to drop no names? You don't
They're right here. They're right here. With me.
Well, introduce them.
Right, true. All right. So first we got Box Ross. I have no idea how I met Box Ross, but he came to a few Freshman Fridays.
Yeah.
And he's getting better. We got Smod. He didn't really come to Freshman Friday, but I did meet him on his first day when he was a level 1. And just like talk to him about the game and stuff like that. And he actually is now on HHI, and as of Sunday is a full member of HH now, which is pretty awesome.
Congratulations. I think I played with you or against you. I don't know. Your name looks familiar. But anyways, moving on.
Yeah, and then we got Alpha, whose name should actually be Beta according to Inept. But
Oh,
Come on now.
Yep, it's true though. Nah, but we got Alpha. I don't remember how I met him, but he came to a freshman Friday or two, and now he's on Supernova, the team, and he is also a member of a clan. He's in 9V, so it's pretty awesome. And I think, did you beat Fathead in a death match, Alpha, yet? I feel like you did.
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
wow.
so yeah, he's gotten really good.
And what did Fathead tell you, man?
Also,
I know he didn't go down quietly.
he it was actually so like it was right before I was supposed to eat dinner, and so I was like, hey, I know I just won, but I have to go now, sorry. And he was like, no, you have to stay now. Sorry, you won. I can't let you leave.
I knew it. I knew it. And did you stay?
I did. I had to.
And who won the next match?
Fathead won the next match.
That's okay though. It's okay though. But you see what happened? You forced his hand. You forced his hand. Like he was not gonna let you go. Oh man, that's amazing. That's amazing.
And also, Plat is ready now to join.
Oh, well, come on in, man. Oh, let me add up to the booth. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's dope. That's dope. You guys are here. You guys. So what made you guys want to get involved with the Freshman Friday? Or what made you? Why'd you guys get interested in it? Like, what was it? Because there's so many things going around Hyper Dash that you could get into. What made you come to this? And anybody? How about Alpha?
Not all at once. Okay. So for me, it was basically like I was getting my shit rocked by everyone, and I was like, damn, these people are really good. I'm just going around clueless. I don't even know the map layouts. Let me just join this and see what it's like. And I think like a couple people were like, hey, what are you doing here? You're like a level 20. You don't even need this. And I was like, no, because this one time we were just spamming the button on yellow.
Mm-hmm.
But that's basically it. I was like, I'm getting my shit rocked by these people. This will help me out a little bit. And I've actually started using some of the stuff that I use from Freshman Friday, mostly the lower level on blue.
Okay. And then so you're getting rocked in it because maybe I should join Freshman Friday because I need some help. My dash game is garbage. I need help.
Yeah, basically.
And then so you went through the list. Did you? So how was the progression? How'd you see the progression going through the Freshman Friday? Like,
so progression after Freshman Friday was mostly like I started utilizing most of the tips, and then I was like, all right, I got a hold of these places, but I don't know. Like, I got these tips and I got these places I can go. I don't really know how to use them that well, though. So then once I like started like actually shooting people instead of just staying there and just like hitting them, it just like became so much easier for me. And then also like just getting the charge shot and then not being afraid to like go into people's faces with them, that really helped me a lot.
Damn, Quad, what are you teaching them over there? What's going on?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I actually didn't teach him that much on that Freshman Friday. 'Cause the one that he came to, actually, I think it was an interesting one. It was when I had Odd and Classic Scout together.
And that's a good point. Now that you bring that up, because it's not only Quad. I mean, Quad he set it
Right,
up and
yeah.
he runs it, but just like Dashley, there's a bunch of mentors that help you coach the dashers.
Right, yeah. So every week I normally have a bunch of different co-hosts join me to give different perspectives on how to play the game. It started off with Odd. He was like the first joiner, and he's got his, but he's like mainly doing dashing and rail stuff.
Okay.
And then I had like Classic Scout come one time where he talked a lot about like weapons, using the double staplers. Gatsby and Atari, they talk about routes and stuff. So it's just good to get a different perspective from lots of different players, so that the newer players can get a nice cross section of different ways to look at the game.
And that's a wonderful. You bring that up. That's a wonderful ad right there, because most people think like, oh, it's a beginners, like it's like whatever's, but no, this is actual. You got people coming in doing masterclass on what they know. Like I could definitely teach you how to sprint and how to hide, but that's about it. That's all I could do. But that's real cool, man. And so all these people that are helping you out, they're doing it because they see your vision, right?
I guess so. Honestly, I was shocked that people wanted to help out. Honestly, I am still amazed that people help. So
So Alpha, when you went through the academy, let's call it, and you're coming out of it, and now you're a great example of what could be, because you went in there level 20, not thinking like in the beginners, but trying to get or whatever, but trying to get the skills and level up, and now you're in HH, which is it's some dope shit.
9V.
He's in 9B.
Oh, 9V. I'm sorry, but hey, tell Servoy that he needs to stop killing me. He needs to be on my team from now on. Hey, but tell me more about 9V, man. How did where did they come out of? I want to know more about that. I know Quad was talking about that last time, but tell me more about that.
For sure. 9V basically started out as so what it basically started out was I was only in the Hyperdash Discord and I was in the Proving Grounds Discord, and that was the only two servers that I had dedicated to Hyperdash. And I had the lowercase HH in my name, and then people were like, hey, maybe you should try joining someplace else, because we only accept people every so often, and you got to be hella good. And so I was like, all right, I'll try for 9V. That's the second biggest one or whatever's. So I joined the charging station, played around a bit with the NV tag, and basically I just tried to join games that specifically had 9V people that I could see in there. And then so I did that for 1 or 2 weeks, and basically at the same time I got DMs from what was it, Ogan Paul, I think. Yes, it was. I got a DM from Ogan Paul saying that, hey, we think you got what it takes, welcome to 9V. And then I got tagged in the Dash League server saying hey, Alpha should join Supernova. What do you think? And I was like, I think I should too, because I'm not even on a team right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it was bam, bam, I'm on a team, I'm in a clan.
Hey man, isn't it exhilarating? How'd you feel that day? Did you go play the lottery?
It was crazy. It was I won the lottery.
I'm not gonna lie. When I got thrown onto TBD, I was kind of scared and I don't want to say annoyed, but I was just I don't want to deal with this because I'm gonna have to play. But it does make you feel good when you're on a team, man. I hope everybody could play on a team or create one and start, because we need more teams in Dash League. Quad, you were saying on your Dash series that you helped get 9V back off the ground, right?
Yep, I did. Yeah.
That's amazing, man. And look at them now. It's an amazing. I've been seeing them everywhere, especially Servoid. He's in my dreams. He's haunting me, man. He's behind me. I think he's right here. I think he's outside my window. That's why my dog keeps barking.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I think dang, I really helped resurrect the monster here, because they are good as crap.
What do we call him? The Lazarus or the Phoenix? Well, I mean, one of those two. That's terrible what you did, man. Thanks, man. Hell's Hitman was riding around, sheriffs of this town, nobody.
Only game, yo.
4D was gone. We didn't have to worry about Ish, and then all of a sudden.
Well, no, but we did have a lot to worry about. I mean, all the very large influx of players coming into the Proving Grounds server, and all the chaos that ensued for a couple of weeks with people getting muted and banned and that kind of stuff.
Hey, but if it's no drama, then is it fun?
Not really, no.
Alpha, that's amazing, dude. I'm telling you, these are wonderful stories. Hearing how people
Thank
start.
you.
I hope I hope I do something like that, because I'm on a team, but I was forced on a team. Trust me, if I had to try out for a team, I would not make it. I wouldn't.
He's on the best team too, so.
But it was like hey, you're you know what I mean. It was kind of walked in is what it's called. I wasn't jumped in. If I had to get jumped in, I would have been in the middle still crying. Let's move on to one of the other dashers. Smod, how you feeling, man? You feeling good?
Feeling pretty good, yeah. It's pretty nice.
So what was what made you want to join the Freshman Friday? I mean, like I said, there's so many things to join. There's so many things to do. What made you want to get in there? Were you in the Proving Grounds?
I was in the Proving Grounds. I was sort of a different case, so I never actually went to a Freshman Friday. Quad sort of helped me out and got me to the place I am now. Just sort of he's the one who got me into Proving Grounds, got me into, Hyper Dash, with the more competitive side.
Okay, and then so Quad.
Yeah, so I met him in the lobby when he was level 1. It was his first game, actually, I think. And I don't know, he just seemed cool, so I kind of showed him some stuff in the lobby, this is how you do the charge shots, I think. And then we just played some games and he was good. And I was like, yeah, you should definitely keep going.
Yeah, that was. I had actually played before levels, and so I had some experience with that. But somehow I did not know that you could charge the shots, or more of I knew you could charge it, but I thought it just ricocheted, and so I was like, I'm not wasting 4 bullets for the price of one. And then he was like, Wait a minute, you can like kill people, and I was like, Okay, yeah, I should probably do that.
You know you could kill people with these. You're like, oh, I was writing my name in the wall.
Yeah, I
Hey,
just wanted to see the cool bounces.
yeah. I thought we were playing catch. The thing about me is I've been playing the game for a while. Let's just say for a while. I don't even know what alpha 2 or 3, but I didn't find out till like alpha 6 or 7 or 8, maybe even 8 that you could charge those shots. Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah. So Smob, like, what happened after you met me? Like, how did you progress in the game? Because I haven't seen you. I don't see you the most in game. I've just talked to you like offline, kind of.
yeah. So pretty much more of going into it, like I've always been super competitive, especially with Hyperdash. I don't really know why. I've just sort of had like a tendency for this game, and so whenever I heard HH was a thing, I was like, that was just sort of my goal to like get on a team or basically get really good, even if like it didn't amount to anything. And so pretty much just hopping into any HH games that I could find, because I mean, I didn't know 9 views was a thing. If I saw them, I probably would do some of those games, but pretty much just playing with a lot of HH people. I think my first game with HH people was with Twin Archer and Beppis, so they really, kicked my butt for a bit. Just trying to really learn from whoever I can and just hone my skills over time.
Yeah, man, and that's basically all you could do. Like you don't find out right away that you could get help or you could ask people for help. You spend most of the time trying to learn from the people in the game. But what I like about Hyperdash is people will offer help to you right away. Like if they see you and they see potential, they'll definitely come up to you. Did you have that experience?
Oh yeah, 100%. Hyperdash is probably the best community that I've ever seen with games. I mean, we're just like they're all super helpful. Like I haven't really found like a mean person in a Hyperdash game yet. And so just like random people, whether it's HH or just people who, maybe know a little bit more than me and just helping me out with like figuring out how to like conserve dashes or aim tips or just a lot of stuff that really just helped me out a lot.
Oh my god, yeah, my dash game is garbage, dude. I cannot keep my dashes. I'm constantly walking up to people like they're like, "Why are you walking and not dashing?" It's because I don't have any sprint. You ever had that experience?
Oh yeah, dude. For the first like month or so of playing the game, every battle I do, I just like walk up with my hands in the air, just trying to figure out how to go faster.
Oh, sprint's the devil, man. Quad. So you brought in Smod in, and then how many freshman Fridays did you attend, Smod?
He actually
0.
didn't. Yeah, he didn't attend any. I just
What?
met him and like helped him out when he was kind of new.
Yeah, he just introduced me to sort of like the world of Hyperdash, because I mean I knew the game, like I'd played it a couple of times, but he sort of like introduced me to the community and got me set down the path.
Oh, but the Freshman Fridays isn't just for freshmen, right? It's for anybody who wants to learn more. Like, what if I need to learn some lessons? You got these master classes. You definitely got to attend a couple of classes, bro.
Yeah, I tried to, I just never could. I didn't have the time.
Smart. I'm making it an order now. You got to attend. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Whoa.
wait,
Okay,
no.
I guess.
But Dre, no, he's on a team. He's on HHI, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
he's got Mr. V. He's got Mr. Soap.
Exactly.
Husky. Who else? Stonebread, right?
No,
Yeah,
you-
he's got
Boys.
and I was gonna tell you is like you got on this elite team, you set a goal and you hit it, and that's amazing, dude. That's once again, I don't want to call it a rags to riches because it's not that serious, but it is dope that you start out like, hey, looking up to these people, and now you're the people like you're gonna have to contribute. You're gonna have to mentor other people now.
Yeah, I was definitely not ready for it. I thought I had a long way to go.
So how many matches have you played in?
I've only been able to make one so far, but it was against TBD. Y'all beat us. It was, yeah. Y'all beat us.
Come on, man. No, I know I was following you, but it's okay. It's okay.
No, but he held his own though. He did pretty good. I was pretty.
I could not. I trust me. I'm talking a bunch of smack, but I could not do any better. I looked like my match was so bad that they didn't even count it. They're like, we're just gonna throw you a bone and not count that match. At least you were an official match. That's balls, man. It takes guts to get out there and perform in front of these people. And I mean, there's a chance you might get made fun of or anything, but pretty much everybody's chill. And I mean, you did well. I saw you.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun with the different pace. Like I expected it, but I was not ready for it. I mean, it was crazy.
Are you ready to hit the next season, or if it moves on to the VRML, you ready to hit that level?
Oh, I definitely am if I can. I mean, if I can meet the bar, then I definitely want to raise it. Yeah.
And Alpha, let me ask you real quick: is Supernova gonna come to back next season, or was that just Onyx that was breaking up?
I'm not sure what they're gonna do next season. I haven't really been that active in Supernova, to be completely honest. Mostly because I was like, I have work going on the weekends, and like literally every weekend they're like, "Hey, we're gonna have a match right on your work schedule." But
yeah.
So like actually recently I was like, oh, the matches don't even last that long. They just start kind of close to when I work. So I was trying to make a match soon. I try to ask them when the next one is, but they just kind of ignore me.
Yeah, it'd be funny. It'd be funny.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
But I'm laughing because I'm like, yo, why does Adam go to the restroom at 5 p.m. every day? And he's in that stall for a while. He never sits down. He's just in there with the Oculus. Hey, you know what? That's a good idea. I might do that. Take it to the handicap restroom and just have all that space, right?
Yeah.
They won't know. Yeah, I just wanted to know that. So smart. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad to see that Hell's Hitmen's International Smooth. I like to call them the smooth mofos of Hell's Hitmen. Taking care of you over there. Have you learned anything from that crew over there?
Oh gosh, I've learned so much from them. Just strategy to gunplay. It's really been great.
And Husky can teach you a thing or two about life. That dude, he has like unicycles that go fast. He drives drones that he races drones. It's crazy, man.
Oh yeah, I saw his Dasher series. That was pretty crazy.
Dude, man, I want to go. I just want to go over there and visit him just to play with his toys.
Just fly over.
All right, well let's move. I'm gonna come back to you guys later, but I want to get to everybody real quick. Well, not real quick.
For sure.
Box Ross, what's up, man?
Not much.
How you feeling? Feeling good?
Yeah, kinda.
He's like,
Immediately, my mom just got home with Popeyes, so it is now slight choice of stay here, Popeyes, and it's hard to choose.
Well, give me 5 minutes. What was your reason for joining in the Freshman Friday? And then I'll let you go have your Popeyes. Maybe you could come back later.
Yeah, I probably will. The main reason for
trust
me,
me, I would choose Popeyes.
yeah. The main reason is similar to Alpha. I was getting my butt handed to me like most matches, and I think it was like my second day when I remember at least meeting Quad and him saying, "Hey, we got this cool Freshman Friday thing." I was like, "Ooh, I can do something in that, or I can learn from that." And went there, and I think I attended like 3 of them, and then the last one I kind of went out just because my headset was having a lot of issues, and yeah, haven't been able to do one since my headset's gone. And still got another month, so it's gonna be a bit.
Well, when you
Yes.
go ahead, Quad.
I was gonna say, so Box Ross, I think the first one you came to was one with Gatsby and Atari, right? Because I remember Atari showing you.
Yeah, I do remember those two.
And then there was, what was the other one? You came to one with Classic Scout, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think I remember meeting him.
Yeah, with the weapons stuff.
Did he keep calling you a beta male?
I don't remember that, but
He kept saying,
No.
"Val, please fix." No, I'm just kidding, man.
Yeah, but so I mean, after like the first 2 Fridays that he came to, like Atari even noticed. He was like, "Dang, Box Ross is getting good." And then I saw him, and he was like sprinting and shooting. I was like, "Dang, what happened?" I think I played with him in a lobby, and I was just expecting to kill him really easily.
Yeah.
And he like sprinted around and stuff. I was like, "Wow, all right." That's pretty good.
Now, what made you decide that to hone your sprint game, and how's your dash game?
Dash game is completely horrible because I my worst habit is just using all my dashes as soon as the round starts, especially on Gray. Like I will always use all of my dashes and then just completely regret it because I don't have the best dash management.
That's why I had to ask you real quick, because me personally, my problem is I like to sprint. I like to run. But you have to sacrifice your dashes for those sprints, and when you need those dashes, you're not going to have them. And when you need that sprint, you're not going to have it.
Yeah, so you got to pick and choose your poison.
Exactly, but I want both. All right, Box Ross, thank you so much for joining us. I want to let you go so you can eat, so you can come back possibly in a few moments. Enjoy your Popeyes. If there's any left over, I'll eat them. Don't worry, just send them to me.
All right, I'll call dibs on them.
All right, peace. Moving on. I'm gonna go to the homie Platt. What's going on, man?
What's up?
How you feeling? Feeling good?
Yeah, feeling good.
Your cat looks crazy, man.
A what?
Your cat? your profile? I'm just kidding, man.
Oh.
He's like, my what? How'd you get into Freshman Friday, man? How'd you come across this?
Well, when I first played, I like the first match I ever played, I went in beginners, and Quad was there, and he told me to join the Discord. I forgot, and for the next few weeks, I was just playing the game, not in the Discord. And like, finally about 2 or 3 weeks later, I think, Quad met up with me in the game and told me to join the Discord, and then he told me to join the Freshman Friday and all that, and I was like, oh, that looks fun.
And that's real cool that Quad's looking out for people like that. Like, he's literally telling you what you need to do to make this game, take it to the next level. Now, when he came up to you and he was telling you to do this stuff, did you take it in the wrong way, or did you feel like he was helping you?
No, I felt like it was helping me because, I mean, it's like letting me know, like, hey, you want to join Discord real quick, or...
And that's real cool, man. Like there's always a good... See, I always do it the wrong way. Like, I don't know how to invite people properly. But it's cool that he knows how to take care of that and take care of people with the Freshman Friday. Yeah, so what made you want to pick up Platt, Quad? Because you went out there on a limb to pick him up and explain stuff to him.
Honestly, I don't really remember. I just remember I met him when he was a day one too, and then like I was like, just come to the Discord, but then I didn't see him for a while, and then I saw him again. I was like, hey, come on over. I don't know. He just seemed like he had a cool personality, and I just like to get as many people into the Discord as much as possible. Because over there you have all the mentors. It's not just me. It's like Inept, Mr. V, and a bunch of other experienced players. So you can really get help. And I know that a lot of like teams are looking for new players that they can like work with and stuff. So they definitely want to see some newer players. So I try to get as many people in as possible.
Yeah, that's cool. I told the guys that we needed to create a minor league so we could get more people into the flow of the league without the pressure of the league. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because yeah, man, playing that fake match against Vi was crazy, dude. I mean, I know there was no pressure, but it's still intense. These people, I mean, you guys have so much strategy and tactic. It's like, what the heck am I doing here?
Wait, what do you mean fake match against Vibe?
No, yeah, remember when they made me get in the match, when they rescheduled and then they made me play?
No, actually, I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I had to play a match. That's when I made my debut. That's when I came out, and I was like, "Yo, this is Trey playing Hyper Dash. Look at him." They streamed it and everything. Percent cast it.
Wow, I'm gonna have to go to his channel and find that video because I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got called out, and you know what? Some people, they might have been like, "Oh no, I can't or I won't." But what happened was that I was supposed to cast the match, and then they rescheduled, and then they decided to call me out. And I was like, all right, well, you guys know how bad I am, so I'm going to go out there and show you. I'm going to prove it.
So how do you feel like you did during that match?
I did okay. I mean, yellow map, obviously, I suck. I really hate that map. But once I get my SMGs, I could do a little bit better. But you see me play. I mean, you killed me a bunch of times, but I think I got you once.
You got me a few times. I'm very sensitive to the bright lights, and so that flash from the SMG just blinds me. I have no idea where to shoot when somebody's shooting at me with those.
Really? Oh, crazy. All right. That's good to know. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how to use that against anybody. They nerfed it so bad I cannot kill somebody with the full clip.
Yeah, I think Midnight's doing okay with those SMGs.
Oh yeah, that is true. I am complaining because Midnight's killing it. So you're right. You're right.
The sound is just like, no, let me go hide.
Midnight's nice with those SMGs.
Yeah, because she can team.
But yeah, that match was okay, man. I did okay. I came out, and then I've been playing ever since because I'm scared they're gonna call me out again, and I'm gonna have to actually play an official match. And I don't want people to lose because of me, you know.
Yeah, I feel that. But you'll be all right. You've got probably 4 other strong players on the team that'll, fill in where you are lacking.
They do great. I think it was 1v in Dark Moon, and I forgot how the 5th was, but I was gonna say it's crazy that these people. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Platt, what? I lost my whole train of thought. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me reset. All right, Quad. Tell me more about Freshman Friday.
All right, so Freshman Friday is an event that was born out of me being on servers and noticing that brand new players were just having a miserable time. Back in the day, before we had levels, I just assumed that everybody was everybody, and like I had no idea who was a good player, who was a bad player. There were only known players and unknown players. So, for instance, Maniacal plays all the time. You know who she is. Mr. Soap played all the time. You know who he is. But somebody new, like Platt, shows up. You have no idea. No levels. Once they introduced levels, though, I would like open up the menu and notice levels. So one day I was playing a Payload Blue and I was like walking through, and it was pretty much an empty server. It was mostly bots. And I open up my menu and I see that there's like this kid who's a level 1. And I hear him like crying. He's just like, "Oh, this game sucks. I hate this game. It's the worst decision I've ever made." And then I was just like, "Really?" So I like switched teams because he was on the opposite team. So I switched teams and I went up to him, was like, "Hey, dude, hey, what's up?" And like he just kept walking away from me. Like he acted like he couldn't even hear me. I'm like, "Hello, hello." And I'm like shooting my guns at his head, just hoping that he sees the like sparks. And then he finally turns around. I'm like, "Hey, this is how you dash," because he didn't even know how to dash. He just was walking through the entire map and thought that was how you played. So he was just walking through blue at that crippling speed, and he's just like, "What?" So I showed him how to dash, and he was like, "Oh, okay, this makes sense." And then I was like, "And this is how you use your guns," and like I was like, "Hold the triggers and don't let go. Now let go." And then he learned how to charge his pistols, and then I showed him like the power-ups, the blue power-ups for dashes and the health packs, and just gave him like a basic idea of how to play the game so he could actually like handle the mechanics. So I started noticing that there were many players like that, and a lot of them would come and just quit. Like they would leave before the end of the game. And then it would be even more pronounced like if there were an HH only lobby and you have like 8 players like Chapo, you've got Tor and Maverick and Fathead, and then 2 new level 1s jump in, and then they just get killed like 80 or 90 times and they just die. And so I started noticing that was making players leave the game. So that's when I started booking the servers on Friday nights for like showing them how to do it. So they
when you started advertising, that was awesome, man. That was awesome.
Yeah. And thanks to Chapo and the HH admins for helping me advertise it there, because that kind of got it started off the ground, and the devs who gave me like the ability to advertise in the main Discord. But then like after a few weeks, Atari kind of jumped on board and he had a lot of ideas. And so now it's really like his and my event together, and now we're kind of talking to Style Dev and like working on another side project that may or may not be similar to the minor league thing you're talking about.
Okay, that's dope. And I was gonna say, Atari's is a dope partner to have. He's very serious about his work. He hit me up about Dash League, and I told him he could be a part of it, but I just don't know what he wants to do or what. But I know he's serious, and he has credentials, man. It's amazing. That's cool.
Yep.
And then of course, Style Dev. Be sure to check out equipvr.io. If you want any at least to know what accessories are out there for VR, go to the website. You don't have to buy there. I mean, it'll send you to other links anyways where you can get a good deal. But check it out. Equipvr.io. Style Dev, you 3 together are gonna come up with something crazy. If it is a minor league, let me know, man. I would love to be a part of it, like maybe cast or something. I don't know.
Yep. I will definitely let you know. But so now we have like the beginner, intermediate Hyperdash server. So I just got tired of having to DM everybody the passwords every week and messaging a lot of people. It took a lot of time, so I just created a new server for it. So it's a server dedicated to intermediate and beginner players. You can come there, connect with each other, ping each other to get on and whatnot. And when you are no longer an beginner or intermediate, you can either upgrade to a mentor or veteran or leave the server. But that's what it's for.
And that's awesome, dude. I mean, it's amazing what you're doing for the community. To Platt, are you going to continue to try to make that progression to get into the HH, or because I seen a few people drop out. It sucks
because I mean HH seems like a kind of thing that I like to work towards, not just.
That's what I thought. I mean, what else to happen? But it just sucks to see anybody drop out. I hope they do something else. They're not gone forever. And once you're HH, I'll definitely be at that ceremony, dude. I'm usually never at them, but I promise to be at yours. Sorry, Smart, I didn't promise you that.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, man. What about league? Any league aspirations?
I'm not even sure. Probably eventually, but not yet.
I mean, I'm excited to see what this minor league is, and I told Lat if anything happens with another league or merger, maybe we could create a side league that's a little bit more loose, a little bit more NWO style. What do you think, Quad?
Actually, I think that's a great idea, and you may or may not be hitting on something that may or may not be coming.
Well, you know I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Love NWO.
Nah, Plato is definitely one to watch.
I am.
He's out there 1v1ing level 71s already. He's just bold and he's fearless. So I'm pretty sure that he's gonna get great very quickly. And so I hope he joins the team, and I just can't wait for the day that he is out there killing me as much as I'm killing him.
Softly. Killing them softly. How about you, Platt? How are you gonna respond to that?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thanks.
Oh, what's your favorite stage? What's your favorite stage?
I mean, just Metropolis. Looks great. Great map. Great game mode. Everything's about it great. Or everything about it's great.
You like that death match, huh? You like shooting your friends in the back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They all agree. I called it.
I mean, kinda.
What about you, Smart? What's your favorite map?
Oh, you're not gonna like me.
No, don't say it. Don't say the PP map.
I'm sorry, dude. It's yellow. It's yellow. It's gotta be. I actually have a good reason for it. So I am the exact opposite of you. I don't know my way around an automatic weapon. Uzis, I cannot aim them.
What game mode is yellow again?
What?
Waterway.
Waterway. Oh, all right.
Terrible man. And I bet you punch babies. But that's the thing about. Shit, what the fuck? That's the thing about SMGs is you don't need a. Oh, my homie just came in, gave me a nice piece. What the hell? Piece? You gonna take off already? You have to go home? What the hell? Brand new. All right, we'll talk to you later. That's the thing about SMGs is you don't need to aim. You just point it in the direction and just move the beam around like a Ghostbuster.
So Dre, if you actually learn how to aim them, you can kill a lot of people.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like if I aim for the head, I could kill people faster with the SMGs. But I like to just shoot them in the back, like Platt does. I'm
calling him out.
I'm a Platt, or either that or sprint and just run up in your face and then just kind of like shoot your whole body, like ah. What about? How about the suicide bomb with the rockets? Just run up to the payload and shoot your whole body so everybody gets it.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah. Dre wants a vest.
I wanted a vest, but I settled for the rocket launchers. What about you, Alpha? What's your favorite map?
My favorite map is either going to be orange or teal. Between those two.
There's no more teal, Alpha, buddy. It's called
That's
Metropolis
still too-
now.
It's called
It's still
it's called
different.
Dash League.
But
Just
Orange
dash map
mostly
at all
because
caps.
like the bounces that I've gotten on Orange recently, I've gotten really good ricochets on Orange. Mostly because just like blind shooting into the houses.
I call Orange Payload Orange Sickle, and so does a few other people. But that map used to be one of my favorites, but lately I've been getting my ass handed to me. So I don't know if I like it that much anymore. That's how I decide. Whichever one gives me the better advantage. What
That's
about
normally
you?
how it goes.
What about you, Box Ross? Are you still eating chicken sandwich? What's your favorite map? It's okay.
Popeyes.
Popeyes is my favorite map. What about
Don't be
your
shy.
what about your favorite weapon? We'll start with Plat. What's your favorite weapon?
Pistol.
Pistol. You like you're a traditionalist.
But if not that, definitely the staples.
Staples. Now that pisses me
Just-
off.
Just to be
I
abusive.
know those staples, man. They're just
Ooh.
That makes me so mad that 8 bullets of staples it will kill you so fast, but my 25 bullets of SMG doesn't do anything. It tickles.
Right,
Basically,
you need to just pick up the staples instead. You'll be so much better.
Yeah.
pistols if I'm trying to actually play, and staples if I'm just trying to mess around, be annoying.
He said be annoying. I'm gonna shoot your leg. So I can't wait to the update where they have like body mechanics where I can just shoot your leg and you just kind of like fall over.
Oh, imagine that.
That'll be
They blow off your legs and you're just crawling like, I'm not dead though. I'm still alive.
No arms, they just tobble around, just trying to like wave at people.
or like maybe someday they'll make some like those gloves where they can like stop your hand when you go to grab something.
Oh damn, I never seen those.
Maybe like when you they'll make them for the legs too and arms, or when you got shot, where when you get shot on a limb, it just gets stuck in place.
Oh crazy.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, you mean haptics? Oh yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Oh, they added that haptics feedback, and I went online to look how much that vest was. It was $500. I said, "Oops, never mind."
Triple X has one actually.
Who does?
Triple X, he had the vest, so now that they added support, he can use it and play with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's happy.
He was. I was playing with him the other day. He came up and told me like, "I'm TBD too." I go, "It doesn't say that in your name." He goes, "Oh, but I'm Triple X." He said, "I have. I'm playing with haptic."
Oh yeah.
Smart. What's your favorite weapon?
Definitely pistols because I don't really know how to use anything else. But other than that, trying to learn sniping.
Sniping. I try. I'm really good in other games of sniping. This game, not so much. Not so much. I don't know why.
I'll have to try out the new .0 in though. I haven't played this new alpha, but that should definitely be pretty interesting.
Oh wow. What does that mean exactly? Do you know?
As far as I understand it, in the new alpha, they changed the zero in on the reticle to be 200 meters away instead of 50. And so basically what that means is like, normally with guns, it'll have fall off, so it makes more of a difference, but you kind of change the aim to be more accurate at different distances. And I guess they had it accurate at 50, where like if you had the reticle on, it would go straight on. But now that it's at 200, like if you're farther away, it'll be like a laser.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna try that weapon more now.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes.
Mr. V's a killer with them now. I wonder what he's gonna do with them now. He's gonna be unstoppable.
Oh yeah.
I noticed that they didn't have drop.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
I just might have not noticed that snipers had drop.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't in this game, but it's I
Oh.
don't really know what the zero in would do. I guess just more accuracy at longer ranges. I'm not really sure, but
We're gonna find out.
Or green.
yep.
Alpha, your favorite weapon? Go.
Shocks.
Shocks. The
I
shocker.
really like playing with. Yes, I really like playing with shocks when I get the opportunity, but usually that doesn't ever happen. So I just usually stick with the pistols.
Do you do double shocker or just one and maybe pistols?
When I can, I do double shocks because I could like just alternate shots, like bam, 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 instead of the slow fire rate. Because 3 of those uncharged shots just kill, and it's like that's crazy. If I like usually on yellow, if I'm sniping with them, and just bam, 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 someone's dead. Bam, 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 someone else is dead.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I suck at seeing Gatsby do what he does. I've tried to use the shockers and I suck at them. I'm better off with like the rockets. You can't do I don't want to call it the suicide bomb, but you can't do that move with the shockers like you can with the rockets.
No, you can definitely suicide with the shocks. It's actually
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
It happened to me a lot in the beginning.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll try that because I do like the shockers. I do like that you can keep charging them. It's not like the rockets where you shoot one and that's it. You gotta wait for the reload. Oh my God, the reload on the SMG is so dumb. I gotta stop complaining.
You
happened
definitely
Waterway.
need to fix that, man. That makes the weapons unusable to me.
Dude,
Bro.
they should.
Go ahead.
They at least have to make the staples worse or the SMGs better because
No, they need to bring back the old shotguns.
Yes.
Wait, they-
Remember when you used to hit people from across the
Old
map?
shotgun.
Yes.
wait, did they just have like better whatever it's called?
No, it was.
So they had more pellets. They had no fall off damage. So
No
you
fall
could
off.
legit, yeah, you could shoot someone on yellow all the way across the map with double shotguns, and they would die.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
Like if you had two shotguns and you shot a person, it would kill the one person and the person behind them.
Yes.
I thought it was like fun to shoot people with shotguns across the map now. That would be
Oh
great.
yeah. Plus the reload time was 1 second instead of 3 or whatever it is.
Dude,
Oh,
SMGs, the reload was just normal, and I would just spray with one, and then while that one's reloading, spray with another one, and then while that one's reloading, spray with another one, and then and just keep
you know,
going.
hearing all the nerfs to the guns recently, I'm kind of scared for my staplers.
Hey, they're going down, bro.
Should be.
So that's what I
they're
was
on the
saying.
hit list.
I was gonna mention that is that I had an SMG and a stapler, and I was holding down both buttons, and in the time it took me to reload, I shot the stapler twice.
Yeah. Yep.
The same time it took me to
Yep.
I would shoot and granted, like, you know, in the time it took me to unload the clip, I shot the stapler maybe 2 or 3 times, but in the time it took me to reload, I shot the stapler twice, and I was like, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So Devs or Val, Classic Scout, what did he say? Valve, please fix. I suck at that. I'm sorry, Classic.
No,
I stopped
don't.
using it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
He's like, no.
Well, if you guys can make your own weapon, is Box Ross? Is he gonna give us his favorite weapon? Chicken sandwich? No, okay.
Yeah.
If you guys can make your own weapon, what would you guys do? What would be your weapon you want to add or have or something?
Oh, I don't know. I think all of them that are already in are pretty great. Probably pump action if I had to pick like any one off the top of my head.
The what?
Just a pump action shotgun instead of just a double barrel.
Oh, okay. So like multiple rounds, but maybe a longer reload.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that. Yeah, because all these weapons are. I see what they were going for. You know, they double-handed. Ayo, but you know they don't have. You think they'll ever have weapons where it's like two-handed?
I think eventually yes, but like anytime soon, I don't think so. I really like the pistol theme they got going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. It's so much fun once you get in there. Like it's amazing. If you haven't played it, I recommend you guys go ahead and get on it. It's free. I'm trying to tell as many people as I can to buy the quest so they can play it. Let's see how many people I can get to join. Whoever gets the most people to join Hyperdash will win a prize. How about that? You guys ready?
I think Quad's got that one.
Oh yeah.
I just get you guys when you join, and then I just find you guys and try and get you to stay and play with the
actually,
rest
the
of
thing
us.
that's gonna
I've already
happen,
got 2 under my belt.
Ooh.
To what?
2 people to like buy a quest.
Oh, he says I already got 2 going. It's gonna be dope because this unit's cheaper and better. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to get a few people, but that's amazing, man. And the more people you bring in, it's just more people to the fun. If you guys could make your own map, what would it be? Or did I even ask Smod what kind of weapon he wants? I'm sorry. What weapon you want?
Oh man, I've been thinking about that for a bit, and I always thought like the idea of like a dynamic weapon would be interesting. Just like I'm a big Destiny fan, so sort of like something like maybe like if you get like kills, it'll like give it like I don't know, like maybe like an extra 5 bullets in the mag or something. Just I thought that would be like an interesting idea.
All right. I can see that happening for sure. Better than my
Yeah,
bacon,
I mean,
better than my bacon boomerang.
oh no, the bacon boomerang's definitely top of the list.
It's not happening, man. I lost hope. Quad, do you think the bacon boomerang is gonna happen?
Probably not. But IRL, if you ever come to my place, plenty of bacon for you.
Oh hell yeah! I'm taking you up on that. Shout out to my man.
Actually,
You know what? I would actually pay money just to have bacon boomerang in the game.
oh
It
yeah,
actually sounds like a.
it actually doesn't sound like too bad of a weapon though. That actually sounds like it could be a legitimate
Like-
thing.
It sounds like it'd be fun to play with, and it wouldn't really unbalance the game. But they wouldn't
they-
add it because it's just so unrealistic.
They could definitely add it
The
as like a
only
modifier
weapon-
though.
It's the only melee weapon that Hyperdash players will accept.
Yes.
What if they made it unlock when you get to level 80? That'd probably keep a bunch of people in the game.
They should make it to where
Oh,
they should
yeah.
make it to where
It's gonna It's gonna be a loot box.
they should
Oh,
make a
no.
modifier where it's reload on kill. Like as soon as you kill somebody, you reload your weapon,
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
I thought
or
there-
maybe like full stamina on kill or something like that.
that's. I thought they did something where once you pick up a power up or once you do something, that was supposed to happen. No, you're supposed to.
They have heal on kill, so if you kill someone, you instantly re-heal.
Oh.
My favorite modifier.
That reload on kill isn't even a mutator. That's just
You
how
know
I
what?
play
Heal on
regularly.
kill. If you're the highest level person on deathmatch,
Oh,
That's-
it's so crazy.
that's scary for everyone else. Like that's scary.
Oh yeah, you just zoom across the map with those charged pistols. Oh yeah, it's...
Winning 8v1s on heal on kill.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
Damn.
staplers with heal on kill are probably like the most scary thing in this game.
So actually, let me tell you a crazy story about the heal on kill.
Okay.
So you guys might not know this, but when the mutators first came out, they had scavenger added, and they had another one too. I forgot about, but they had scavenger added. So if you hit the button for mutators, like you can just get a bunch of random ones. So one time I was playing in a lobby, and it was like a bunch of random people, and it was like me and then Tor, and we hit the mutators button, and so it comes up, and it's like scavenger, heal on kill. So what that means is basically when you start out, you have no weapons, and you have to go and find them, and then anybody, when they kill someone, they just heal and regenerate it back to health. So pretty much the entire time, Tor just stood by the blue spawn on payload, right?
Oh,
With
that-
double staplers, right by the little dash. And every time somebody came
Oh,
out,
no.
they would just get gunned down. He would re-heal. And like one person would try to sneak and go get a weapon and then come back and kill him. And they couldn't because he just kept re-healing. Like as soon as he took damage, he'd kill somebody else and then just like regenerate. I think he got like 130 kills that game. It was hilarious.
Wow.
They had to have thought about that. Like
Like,
there is no way.
Like
it
just
was actually
imagine playing
patched
a
out 5
payload and you
minutes
start up
later.
with no weapons. You have to
No.
go and get them.
No, that's a terrible combination
Oh,
of mutators.
Yeah.
And
I got a half
on
damage
blue.
heal and kill. Ooh.
I didn't even think about that. What's your favorite mutator, Quad?
I would probably say my favorite mutator is instant pickup.
Oh yeah, I do like that one. I like that one a lot. SMGs right away, baby.
Yeah, I feel like the entire game should just be instant pickups, like, because it would just be like when I play with instant pickup, it's so much fun because you just get weapons, shoot, you got plenty of dashes. I'm a dash addict, so I need my blue power ups. But yeah, I just like the instant pickups a
And
lot.
that is true. The normal time it takes me to get double SMGs if it's not a mutator, it takes forever. Man, why they hate me, man? Quad, tell them stop hating on me, Quad. Come on, man. I'm stuck.
Nah, Dre, you just gotta practice your routes. I could get double SMGs pretty quickly on like blue. That's easy, man. Yeah.
You know, it would be nice if they
Blue's a
made it
very
to where
easy
it was
one.
like only 5 seconds or like 7 seconds instead of 10 seconds to get your second weapon. Like,
I feel like it's longer
No.
than 10 seconds.
Dude, I post that up in the like suggestions every single month, and every time people tell me to shut up. Lumi will tell me like, "No, you just need to learn how to play the game better." And I'm like, dude,
Bad.
it takes forever to get like you ever play in a league match when you need dashes and there's none. Like there's never any. You go to one, there's none. You go to the other, there's none, because all the players take them. So it's just crazy.
Oh,
Yep.
I remember one.
And then by the time you're on your way back from looking for one, the one at the start respawn, someone just grabs it.
Yep.
I
Exactly.
remember one time on like a ball map, it was heal on kill and half damage,
Oh
and
no.
I'm pretty sure instant pickups too.
Oh no.
Half damage and instant pickups just
Basically,
doesn't work.
first person to get the ball was just no stopping them, no stopping them at all.
And what about speaking of ball? What about ball match? What do you guys think of that? I mean, I'm not too sold on it. I think they need to adjust the map, but it's a good start. It's better than PP map.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
a
I'm not
lie.
For me personally, I think it's a very great start. I think that just the map needs to be worked on a little bit, and it has to be like way easier to find the ball.
Yeah, definitely. Finding the ball is very hard sometimes.
Mhm.
Because like,
Go ahead.
there was this one time it was all the way in Blue's area, and I was like, oh, where is it? Who's got it? Where is it at? And then like 2 seconds after I say that, it's just Blue team scores, and I'm like, oh, it's all the way over in Red's area. I guess I never had to worry in the first place.
That's the problem, is the people who know the dash routes, they get past you so fast. Like, you can't even like have an opportunity to take it, because they go do 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 do, and then they just shoot it in. It's so easy. They need to make that hole a little bit smaller.
Oh no, Dre, you just got to play more defensively. So all right,
I do.
you
I
gotta go.
hold back.
No, Dre. This is what you have to do.
Go.
Like, you have to know that in order for them to get all the way down there, right? They're gonna need the middle dash, and they need the one in the rail. So when you see that other team get the ball, like, even if you're not close, you need to run and take the dash on both sides. Or if you're in the main rail by your base, you need to always take that dash so that when they come down, there's nothing and you can kill them.
Okay. That's where I'm messing up, because I keep my gun on that dash. I know they're going to go to it, so I know they're going to come to it, but I always wait for them to come. I never take the dash, and then so there's nothing there. That's good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, take it and then just hide down by the little SMG thing. When you hear them bounce up there, just like pop up, kill them, go back down to the bottom.
I like it.
Just like, you can even run like a little route, like dash up there, SMG, health pack, back, and just like keep going around and around. You'll probably kill a bunch of people.
I like that. I'm gonna get some numbers. If I do, I'll dedicate that match to you, for sure.
Yeah.
What, before, I know I've been keeping you guys for a long time. We're coming up on an hour. Real quick, I wanted to ask the crew. Platt, what was your favorite mutator?
My favorite mutator would probably be instant pickups as well. But while I'm already speaking, about ball, is it just me being salty about losing almost every time in ball, or would capture the ball or something like that be a lot more fun on that map?
Capture the ball. And how would that work? How would that come out? How would that work?
I don't know, like maybe the ball's like somewhere in the other person's, or like the other team's, where the goal is, and you just have to grab the ball, go all the way from over there, and then take it back to your goal. But then at the same time, people from your team also have to be defending your team's ball so it doesn't get taken.
Yeah. I like that. Because right now, how it is like it's very difficult to catch the guy with the ball, don't you think?
Yeah. Be a lot easier to...
Or like they like to say, Dre, you just suck.
Yeah, no, you just gotta like communicate a little better with your team. If you get with some guys that you play with a lot, then you'll like figure out how to know where they are, and then you'll see. So for instance, I've played a bunch of ball matches against Dark Ghost, and so he pretty much always like runs that dash pickup route like spot on. So when you see that ball coming, you just gotta book it to that dash and take it. And then like try and make sure you're off to the side, so when they run out you can kill them, or just tell them like he's coming down, so the person in your base can get out there and like wait for him to come and then kill him, because they're gonna run out of dashes eventually.
That's a great point, man. You're right. I wasn't communicating. I was too busy focusing on what was going to happen or what to expect, and I wasn't not communicating at all. I noticed that is a key to a lot of successful matches.
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay. So if we're getting close to the end, then
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about a project that I have coming up.
Okay.
So basically, on October 24th,
Woo.
I am hosting a Payload Blue Halloween themed tournament. It's 5v5. I've got 12 captains right now confirmed, I think. And basically we'll just have a sign-up period. And then once the sign-up period's over, the captains will draft a team. But here's the kicker. In the spirit of Halloween, everyone in Hyperdash is going to be wearing a costume. Since you can't dress up your robots, all we can do is dress up our names. So everyone's going to play aliased. No one is going to have their actual name. Okay. So it'll be interesting to go up against a team and you know nothing about them. You don't know any of the players on the team.
So is it a secret draft then?
Yes, it will be a secret draft. Yep.
Oh.
Pretty nice.
Okay. And would this be cast?
If you want to cast it, yep. Anyone who wants to cast it, absolutely, yeah.
Hell yeah, that sounds fun as hell. We'll put like little Halloween things and everything.
Yeah, so I'm releasing the signups like tomorrow, and because it's October 1st, so it's on a Saturday. We'll try to do it all in one day, and if not, then like Saturday and Sunday. But I want to try and keep it all in one day if possible.
All right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because there's so much going on. Isn't playoffs happening this month too?
This should be after the playoffs.
Okay, and we also got another project that's coming out that I don't know if we should be talking about. I don't know. The one with %. You know what I'm talking
about? Ball League?
No,
I don't know then.
I'll tell you later. I don't know. We're still working out the details. We don't even know who the guy of honor, the dasher of honor, is going to be. Yeah, thank you so much to everybody for joining me. Sorry I spaced out earlier. I forgot how we got on that subject, and I was like, oh yeah, we started talking about my match, and then he wanted to know about the match, and I was like, what the hell? What was I talking about all this other stuff for? But thank you for saving me, Quad.
Oh yeah.
Fellas, thank you so much for being here on the Dash Series. Platt, any shout outs you want to give out?
Myself.
Nice.
I'm the champion today. I did it. If people want to get hold of you in the game, are you going to be on there later on today? This probably come out tomorrow, so you can say yeah. Okay. Smart. Thank you so much for being here. Any shout outs?
Yeah, Quad for getting me into this game, getting me into the competitive scene, and for Dre for inviting me to this place.
Yeah. Thanks for being here, man. I know I'm a little weird, but thank you so much for being here. And I just had to. I wanted Quad to bring in some freshmen. I was like, dude, this is so amazing. I want to talk to some of these guys. I want to get their experience. And yeah, it's cool to see the progression from where you guys were and to where you guys are now. And then, like I said, you guys are gonna definitely better than me, but you guys are probably gonna be mentoring other people from now on too. So that's awesome. Alpha, thank you so much for joining me. Any shout outs?
For sure. I'd like to give a shout out to my mom. I'd like to give a shout out to Quad for running Freshman Fridays. And I'd also love to give a shout out to Laggy for, in the first place, inviting me to the Hyperdash Discord and the Proving Grounds Discord.
Hey, Laggy. That dude's classic.
He really is, though.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. I love it when he comes with me. It's always a good time, especially when he has a lack of sleep. It's always when the funny comes out. Box Ross, are you back? Can we get some shout outs?
I'd say like anybody, I mean, Quad, brought me really deeper into the game and playing competitively, or not really, but playing better.
Oh, chill, man. You're going to be competitive in a couple months once you get your new headset.
Possibly.
You forgot to shout out Popeyes.
Yeah, I was about to say, how was that meal?
Yeah, Popeyes, the 5 chicken meal.
Hell yeah! I'm
Only Popeyes.
I'm about to go get me some because you sold me on it. Thank you so much for being with me here, fellas. Quad, thank you so much for bringing the guys. This was awesome. If you ever want to do this again, just let me know, man. I love what you're doing.
Sure.
Any shout outs you want to give out? Lord Quad, sorry.
So first, I want to give some shout outs to Atari and Gatsby, who really kind of helped this event take shape, and Chapo for giving me the ability to advertise in the Proving Grounds. Shout out to the devs for booking the servers for me every Friday so I don't have to do it every week, and for just making a space for us at the main Discord and in the game with the beginner servers. And also shout out to Box Ross and Platt and Smod and Alpha. You guys are killing it. So happy to meet you guys. Smod, I was so proud to see you playing against the TBD and holding your own, like not collapsing and just like maintaining a KD that was close to 1. I was just like, wow, that kid's amazing. So yeah,
Thanks,
that's
man.
it.
Oh yeah, I mean, like you said, I can't wait to see you guys in the game. I can't wait to see. I'm gonna be there for Platt's initiation to the HH. When, I promised him. And Box Ross, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be on a team, or maybe you're gonna create your own team. Who knows, man?
Probably I could create my own team. That would be something.
Who knows, man? Who knows? Don't never say never. But take it one step at a time.
Oh wait, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh. I think I actually should make my own team because I thought of an idea of making 7v because 7, 8, 9. And I could take over 9v someday.
Yeah, you see, my man's dreaming
Never.
big. I like it though. Yeah, 7. Thank you so much to Quad.
Still sorry, real quick. My phone might die, so if I just leave.
Go ahead. Oh, yo, I thought you were gonna say something. You want to say something before you go? Okay.
Sorry, my phone might die.
Oh no, you could go. I was just gonna take off. Thank you so much, Triangle Factory, for creating this dope game and bringing this community together. Thank you so much, Lateralis, for creating Dash League and getting us to what we're doing now. Thank you so much to Quad for bringing the freshmen and putting this server together and this experience. It's not only a place to go to; it's an experience because I mean, it's got resources, it's got mentors. It's kind of crazy, man. Thank you so much to all the Dashers out there that are competing on Dash League, and thank you so much to everybody who's been watching. Because of you, we got to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you guys. Any last words? We're gonna get the hell out of here.
Nope, no last words. Nothing.
Play games and have fun.
School.
Oh, sorry. Dash League!
Dash League! There you go. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
See you guys.
Peace.
Alright. Peace.
All right.
Bye.